In 2016, the Korea Fair Trade Commission found major conglomerates exploiting smaller suppliers through lower prices and extended payment terms. Samsung, Hyundai, and LG were implicated. Their practices violated Korea's Fair Transactions in Subcontracting Act. Fines were paid, yet the behavior continued. This highlights a gap between MNC governance and legal frameworks. MNCs face ethical challenges in tax avoidance and labor standards. Operating in low-wage countries presents temptations to cut costs, risking worker protections. The question is if minimum standards exist before cost advantages are morally indefensible. Weaker environmental regulations create opportunities for regulatory arbitrage. Companies may prefer locations with lenient environmental laws, impacting sustainability. For instance, POSCO operates under varying environmental standards, yielding inconsistent performance. Regulatory fragmentation poses significant challenges for MNCs. Companies in multiple countries must navigate diverse regulatory landscapes, sometimes facing conflicts between jurisdictions. Samsung has encountered compliance issues between US and Chinese regulations. These tensions stem from structural gaps in MNC operations and regulatory frameworks. No single company or government can bridge this gap alone. Discussion questions. 1. How should companies balance hard bargaining with fair commercial practices, especially when claiming high ethical standards? 2. How can we measure the impact of MNCs on local economies in terms of job creation versus exploitation of labor standards? 3. Which has more empirical support? CSR codes maintaining ethical standards or competitive pressures rewarding cost-cutting at the expense of ethics? 4. What organizational strategies can Samsung adopt to navigate conflicting regulatory demands? And what are the limits of these strategies?